นัทธา อริทัศน์ โพคิน
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, fellow students, and honorable judges. My name is Punata Arithapokin. I am a junior from Bangkok Christian International School. Today, I will be giving a speech about the head or the heart, and my topic title is Ethics versus Logic. A whisper in my head, a murmur in my heart, articulating things completely apart. My head says go, my heart says stop, forever fighting, neither coming out on top. The heart expresses feeling, the head straightforward and great. We're always putting up with this constantly endless debate. Inevitably so, we will have to choose, because obviously, in the end, one will have to lose. We're always stuck in between two choices, the angel and the devil on our shoulders. Each of them gives us a different advice, and this can cause indecision. If people are indecisive, then they usually make the wrong choice and make mistakes. This can affect themselves, their family, and their immediate society. What's worse is this can even become a world problem. I'm going to give you an example that you may know directly or indirectly. This is corruption. I'm sure many of you know that corruption is a major dilemma in the world. It means the dishonest conduct of those in power, or the action or state of lacking in morality. Still, people are very attracted to this. Why? Well, what other way could you make easy money? Money is a very important part of many of our lives. But the money that should go to the development of the country, such as the education of the next generation, or the care of the elderly and mentally ill, goes to politicians and state officers. And these are the people who write and enforce the law. People's logic are influenced mostly by law. And they think that if this is legal, then and they get paid to do it, so why not do it? But did you know that if you put together the corruption of the Thai baht, you would have enough money to pave a road of gold from Bangkok to Chiang Mai? This is how bad it truly is. What's worse is that society accepts people like this. They accept people who are intellectual in the ways of bribery and corruption. This idea has spread like a disease. Through research, it has been found that more than 50% of people accept intellectually corrupt people. People think that wealth equals superiority, regardless of how it is accumulated, even through cheating and corruption. It is my personal belief that this is wrong. This is an example of how people use logic to find reasoning to support corruption. This is not a secret, and there are many people who create anti-corruption laws to eliminate these corrupt people. The society itself even teaches people to respect these laws. They think that if people follow the law, then there will be no corruption, and we will live in a peaceful society. But we live in a capitalistic society where the rich equals good, and anti-corruption laws don't have much effect. People use these loopholes to return to corruption, and the perverse cycle will never end. But Aristotle said that educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. The mind in this context probably means the human intellect, and the heart means ethics and integrity. We receive good education to understand the laws. But if we can't use this education to get rid of corruption, then what use would it be? The corruption rates will grow higher, and people will use the loopholes to gain more money. But hearts that have been trained will have a better subconscious. They will have an automatic denial of what is wrong. These are the kinds of people whose heart leads their heads, whose ethics lead their logic. These people are the real intellectuals, the idols of society, and they can bring happiness and peace. This idea of ethics leading logics is applicable to any situation. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And I would like to know more whether, in what case that when some cases go to the court, and in that case, do we should use ethic or logic?
Personally, I believe that we should use both, but in this case, we should see whether the law is influenced by what kind of person, what kind of law is being used in that kind of situation.
Thank you very much. The fifth contestant is from Sai Panya Rangsit School, Pathum Thani. Please welcome Mr. Dondet Chip.